Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are here with another kind of a small Amazon haul, and it has to do with coloring and coloring books and all that. Most of it's coloring books. There is one item that that is not, but it does go along with it. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, first of all, we have these Micador colored pencils. Now, I was actually really surprised that these were available. As I said, all this came from Amazon, but I was really surprised that this was available in the States because this is an Australian brand. And I first heard about these from Peta Hewitt. I was watching some of her videos. Now, she doesn't know I'm alive or anything. She doesn't know I exist, but I was watching a couple of her videos, and she actually swears by these. So I think there's 36 in here, and I was really glad to get my hands on these. Now, the price point wasn't too bad. I think it was like $21 or something for the 36 pack of pencils. So really, all in all, that really wasn't bad at all. So I haven't tried them out yet. I don't know how they work, but Peta Hewitt swears by them, so I have some high hopes that these are going to be really good for the price, you know, for what they are. Now, they're not going to be any Faber-Castell or Luminance or anything like that, but for what they are, I've got some high hopes that these are going to be really good. So I was really, really happy to get my hands on those. Okay, so I got a couple more of the stained glass coloring books. This one here is Witches. And again, this is on this vellum paper. I'm going to bring that over here. It's got a little blurb right there about the book. So if you want to pause the video to read that, you can. And here is the back of it. And it's got a little bit on the back cover as well. So you can pause the video and read that if you wish. It just tells a little bit about each witch, I think. But anyway, let's go ahead and just show you a few of the pages. Now again, because this is on this real thin vellum paper and it's transparent, you will have to put some white paper in between here to keep your next image from distracting you, so you don't have any appearances from the next image on your page. But because this is one-sided, you could use whatever medium you would want. Again, just protect your next image. So I'll just show a few of the pages and you guys can see for yourself. Now, if you want a detailed flip through of this book or any of the books that I'm going to show you guys, just let me know, and I can certainly do that. I've been doing that with some of my coloring books, you know, doing a flip through and a review and so forth. But anyway, that's Witches. So if that is something that you want to see soon, just let me know and I will be glad to do that review and flip through. Okay, next we have Fairyland. And these stained glass ones, these are all from the Dover Publications. There's the back of it. You got a little blurb on the back cover right there. Again, pause the video if you want to read that. And then here is the front cover. Again, another little blurb right there. And I'm trying to get everything in frame. I got a slightly different setup over here, so I'm hoping that this is going to work a little bit better to show these bigger books. But let me go ahead and show you a few of the pages. And again, I'm going to try to lift it up a little bit to give you a clear idea of the image without showing the lines from the next image. Again, single-sided. So I won't show you all the pages because then we would be here forever. But that is Fairyland. And the last stained glass one we have for now is Wizards and Dragons. There's the back. And not really a blurb on the back cover, but it just kind of advertises some of the other books in the stained glass series that you can get. Here's the front cover. And we'll go ahead and show you some of the pages. Trying to get myself a little more comfy here. Alright, so again, we're just going to lift it up slightly so you can hopefully see the image a little better without the lines from the next image poking through. So as I said, when you color these, just put some white paper between these. That way you can see the picture that you're actually coloring and not the one underneath it. Okay, we'll do a couple more pages and then we'll move on. Again, just let me know if you want to see a detailed flip through of any of these. If there's any one in particular that you want me to move up on the list, because eventually I am going to be having these flip throughs and reviews of all the coloring books that I own, which is going to be a major feat because, as you know, I have a lot of books. Okay, this is Mermaid's coloring book, and this has got mermaids and sirens and all that kind of stuff in it. So there's the front. There is the back. And this gives you some examples of some other books that you can get in this particular series. I think this said that this was like volume 5, I think. I'm going to look on the spine just a minute so I can try to see what it says. I think it said it was volume 5 in this series. But let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, it says here, Mermaid's coloring books, mermaids, sirens, nymphs, sprites, and nixies. It doesn't really say in here, but it seems like when I bought this that it said that there was a volume 5 or something of this series. So let's just go ahead and flip through a few of the pages. There's nothing on the inside cover. This paper, now this is a grayscale book, it looks like. It's all single-sided. And the paper is not the greatest. It feels really thin, it feels really rough. I think this is only my second grayscale coloring book I have, and I'm really not used to doing grayscale, but this is going to be a little bit of a learning experience for me. But I guess when you get it all done, it looks really good, though. It kind of shows you where to do some of the shading and stuff. So again, I'll just show you a few of the pages that we have in it. I'm not going to show you all the pages in it. Looks like some of them are a little bit simpler. Some of them are a little bit more complicated. So that is the Mermaid's coloring book. Okay, so the next two are by an author named Hannah Lynn, and I believe books of her, books by her were like all over YouTube. A lot of people really, really like her, and they have quite a few of her books. So this next one I'm going to show you is called Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls, Mermaids and More to Color. And I believe it says that there's like 50 in here. Well, here's the front. And I believe it says that there's 50 designs in here, but I think the designs are like, you get 2 of each design, so there's actually 25 different pictures, and you get 2 of each picture, if memory serves me correctly. Okay, this is some of the pictures that you're going to see in here, it looks like, and it just says that her work has been displayed worldwide and all that, and so she made a lot of her stuff into coloring books. But yeah, so Hannah Lynn, I guess, is an independent artist. Looks like you got quite a few of the test pages. And let's just go ahead and start from the front. You get a little blurb right there. You can pause the video and read that. I think she gives you some tips on how to color with the pencils and shading and stuff. Yeah, this is some coloring tips that she gives you, and so you can stop and read that if you want to. Just pause the video for just a minute. Okay. So here are the designs, and as I said, it looks like you get 2 of each one in here. I think it shows all of the designs and then it goes back to repeat, but you get this is really good because you can practice coloring faces and doing your skin tones and stuff. So these are really cute. Like I've not had any coloring books by this artist, but these look really cool. Like, these look really nice. So we'll just go ahead and show you just a few more of the pages. Okay. Yep. So that is the Sweet and Simple Girls of Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. This next one by Hannah Lynn is Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy, which this is another popular one that's been on YouTube. And again, I think there's 50 designs in this, but again, the designs repeat. You get 2 of each one, so there's, I think, 25 different ones, but you get 2 of each one. Some more coloring tips. You get it looks like in all of her books you get these same coloring tips and stuff. And here is, okay, what happens on this first page here are smaller images of the pictures that you're going to see in this book, so you can color those if you want to. Okay. So, the paper in these 2 books, it's not the nicest. It kind of feels like that Create Space paper. A lot of the independent artists, the paper that their books are printed on is this kind of paper, and it's not the best. What I tend to do is I tend to photocopy the pages onto other paper. That way I still have the original image and I have something nicer to color on besides this paper. So here are a few of the pages in that book. Those are the Hannah Lynn books. And okay, the next book that we have here is the Jasmine Beckett Griffith Halloween book, and this is another popular one. A lot of people really like her, and again, her work was displayed in galleries and things like that, and then she started making coloring books. Here is the back of it. You can pause the video and look at that if you want to. Now, this has got a nice dust jacket on here that you could take off. And the cover, there's really nothing to color on it or in here, but you can take off the dust jacket if you want to keep it nice, to put that away and keep it nice if you want to. So let's go ahead and just flip through a little bit of this. You get a little blurb on this dust jacket sleeve. And then let me show you the other side. Pretty plain right there. Let's go ahead and just flip through a little bit of this. Here's some writing right there. You can pause the video and look at that if you would like. Now this paper feels pretty thick, but it's kind of a weird feeling kind of paper, like it's different. It's very different than I'm used to. I don't know how. I heard somebody say that pencils didn't really work well on this paper, that they used markers and that seemed to work out a lot better. These are single-sided, and it looks like you get some information about the piece that you're going to color over here on this side. So you have a little bit more leeway about what medium to use on these, because it's single-sided. You could use markers and so forth. Just put something in between the pages to protect your next image. So if it does bleed through, then it's just going to cover up your little information there on the piece. So I'm not going to show you all of the pages, but we'll show you just a few. These are really cute. These are people in like Halloween costumes and stuff. It's very cute, these girls. And yeah, so this really gives you some nice practice on coloring faces and hair and stuff like that. So that is the Halloween one by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And the last one that we have is Coloring Book by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Here's the front of it. And then here is the back. It looks pretty much the same. I think it gives you some idea about her work and so forth. And then again, you get the dust jacket that you could take off. Again, nothing to color. The cover is just a thick cardstock cardboard. but let's go ahead and show you what we have. And again, I think the dust jacket, the little blurb pretty much says the same thing about her, I think. Pretty plain over there. So let's just show you a few of the pictures. Again, we have this nice little write-up right there on the front page with the copyright page on the left side. So again, these are single-sided, and you get a little bit of information about the piece that you're going to be coloring on the left side. Move this over here just a little bit. I'm trying to get all of this into the frame so we can see it all. I'm just going to show you just a few of the pictures. These are really cute. Again, this paper is very different feeling. It's a different feel. It feels thick, like reasonably thick, but it's kind of got a strange texture to it. Like I don't know, it almost feels like it's got some kind of a film or something over it. So I don't know how well pencils are going to work on this. Somebody said that they don't work very well. Others said that they've had no problems, so I don't know. But again, I tend to just put these on better, well, I shouldn't say better paper, but I tend to just, because I like to keep the original image, I tend to scan it in or photocopy it and put it onto other paper. That way I still have the original image, and then I put the finished work into a 3-ring binder with page protectors. So that is a few pages of this book. And that brings me to the end of this Amazon haul featuring the coloring books and the Micador colored pencils. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit the like button, leave a comment and tell me what you think, and if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. You will be notified when I upload new videos. And you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.